coming to you live from Atomic Junction, Benab House, Medina. My name is Sherifatu Ayuba. Coming up this afternoon, over 7,000 people died from road accidents between January and June 2024. IEA rejects NDC's allegations of favoring NPP in presidential debate plans. NAT stage walkout on Deputy Education Minister over failed one teacher, one laptop promise. Details of the stories comes up shortly. Thank you for staying with us. Remember, we're streaming live on Facebook and on YouTube at Baina TV. Moving on, the National Road Safety Authority has disclosed that about 7,600 people died from road crashes between January and June 2024. The authority said out of this figure, many were a result of wrongful overtaking and failure by drivers to observe traffic signs. Head of Public Relations at the National Road Safety Authority, Pearl Edusu, described the situation as worrying. According to Pearl, research has shown that about 90% of drivers in the country do not adhere to the speed limits. In a statement, the Chartered Institute of Logistics and Transport, Ghana, called on the government to urgently constitute a committee to thoroughly investigate the entire chain of events leading to recent road accidents and make its findings public. And now in politics, the Institute of Economic Affairs has dismissed claims that it is fronting for the flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party ahead of the potential presidential debate later this year. Responding to Mahama 2024 campaign's criticism of its announcement, the IEA clarified that it would have followed its announcement of a presidential debate for this year's general election with an official invitation to the individuals and parties involved. Joyce Bawa Muktari, the spokesperson for the Mahama 2024 campaign, criticized the IEA in a statement dated Friday, July 19th, describing its failure to officially invite the NDC before the announcement as completely unacceptable. But the IEA, in a statement issued on Monday, indicated that it did not say anywhere in its July 17th, 2024 press release that it had engaged or informed any political party or presidential candidate to participate in the debates, emphasizing that it had not engaged any political party or presidential candidate before its press release. The IEA clarified that it intended to follow the release with individual letters to the candidates inviting them to the debates and other activities. The debate, according to the institute, provides equal opportunities for candidates to present their policies to the Ghanaian public and to counter the policies of their opponents so that the electorate will make informed choices at the elections. For this reason, the IEA denies fronting for any political party, in particular the NPP, as being alleged by the NDC. The institute is therefore encouraging all presidential and vice presidential candidates to participate in the debate, which offers the platform to explain their policies and programs to the electorate in order to win their votes. Moving on, Asawasi NP Mohammed Mubarak Mutaka says the National Democratic Congress was targeting to win at least 32% votes in the Ashanti region in the December polls. He said the NDC's worst performance in the Ashanti region has always been around 20% of the votes since 1992. In The view of the Asawase MP, who is the former minority chief whip in Parliament, people in Ashanti region are now awake considering the neglect by the governing New Patriotic Party in the last 8 years. He said, based on this, the NDC will increase its votes specifically in the presidential election to 32% in the coming election. The NPP, according to the Chief of Staff, Akosua Frema Osei-Opare, and running mate Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh have appealed to voters to deliver 85% of the presidential vote for the party. Speaking to journalists in Kumasi last Friday, Mr. Mutaka said the NPP's goal of securing over 80% of votes in the December election in the region is unattainable. He said that with all the struggles that the people of Ashanti are going through under the Akufo-Addo Bawumia government, there is no way the NPP can get the 85%.
Our worst performance, take the last 30 years, and take the worst performance that we've had in this region, it's nowhere near to 15%. Our worst performance in the region has always been hovering around 20%. So, with all the struggle that is so glaring, are you going to deny us from voting? Or how are you going to get the 85%? In fact, I heard somebody was screaming behind when he was talking about 85%. That 100%. And I thought that this person is coming from some kind of place other than this. The reality is that I'm very optimistic that this time around, we've always done 25, 28%. I'm very, very optimistic that this time NDC should be able to get at least about 32% of the votes in Asante.
The Ghana Tertiary Education Commission has directed the Controller and Accountants General's Department to withhold July 2024 salaries of all teaching staff of the College of Education, excluding the college principals. This action is in response to the ongoing strike by CTAG members, which began in June this year.
The members are staging this strike in protest against the government's delay in implementing the arbitral award and negotiated service conditions. In a letter to the Accountant General's Department dated Monday, July 22, GITEC requested the Accountant General to stop the salaries of all teaching staff of the colleges of education, except for the college principals, for July 2024. This, according to GITEC, is as a result of the non-adherence of calls by the Minister of Education to CTAG members to call off an illegal strike from June 2024. GITEC also directed college principals not to validate the July 2024 salaries of all teaching staff. In the meantime, the leadership of the Colleges of Education Teachers Association has issued a warning that it will oppose any unlawful attempt to freeze members' salaries. They have pledged to escalate their indefinite strike until the arbitral award and negotiated service conditions are implemented. CTAG maintains that its strike is lawful and has accused the National Labour Commission of spreading misinformation about its actions.
Still in education, the utter discontent over failed promises by the government, the National Council of the Ghana National Association of Teachers, NAT, staged a walkout on the Deputy Minister for Education, Prof. Kingsley Nyarko, and their national leadership for reneging on a promise to provide a laptop each to teachers across the country. The government in 2021 deducted 30% of teachers' salaries to undertake the One Teacher, One Laptop project. But the teachers claim over 50,000 of their colleagues nationwide have not received their laptops despite paying for them.
Some teachers and members of the National Council of the Ghana National Association of Teachers booed the Deputy Minister for Education, Professor Kingsley Nyarko, at their annual National Council meeting in Kumasi. they prevented the deputy minister from delivering a speech on behalf of the government as the council prepared to open their week-long annual meeting. The opening ceremony of the annual National Council meeting of the teachers was consequently disrupted. The teachers are demanding that the government fulfills its one teacher, one laptop initiative after making the teachers pay up for them.
Teacher Nibia Esika, and I say educational workers yet you Ubia Sika. Say ye the air laptop Abrayan. Yet you ask away November 2021. Yeka in fear me ya church for no bebre enya omo laptops no. Ya wo July na say laptops ni yansan kan na a church for nkabom kuo bata ya friend Nat. Ya babe shiemo ha. The district chairman ya wa Ghana ha nyina ya kan ya ho abom say answer na laptop no ebaba no amba enya de say ye kwatena se aye 2024 national.
The NAT and two other teacher unions in May this year embarked on a nationwide strike to demand better service conditions. According to the teachers, the absence of these laptops is adversely impacting teaching and learning, especially in remote areas. The group has given the government a one-week ultimatum to commence processes of distributing the outstanding consignment of laptops.
In some international stories, the Democratic Republic of Congo, Makala prison holds over 15,000 inmates for far exceeding its 1,500 capacity. Most are in pre-trial detention, creating inhumane conditions, according to a December 2023 report by the Bill Clinton Foundation for Peace. Journalist Stanis Bujakera, formerly detained in Makala, posted videos on social media showing extreme overcrowding. He describes the prison as a place where people are dying alive. In response, Justice Minister Constance Mutamba claims efforts are underway to reduce overcrowding in all Congolese prisons. He dismissed Bujakera's videos as old footages and asserted that the government provides adequately for prisoners, food and medical needs, insisting that conditions are not as bad as depicted. And in sport, Black Princesses forward Mefia Nyame has expressed her determination to seize the opportunity to represent Ghana at the 2024 Under-20 Women's World Cup. Nyame, who joined the team's training camp earlier this month, is eager to make her mark on the global stage.
The Ghana Under-20 Women's National Team is gearing up for their 7th consecutive appearance at the World Cup next month. For Nyame, this tournament will be her second, having participated in the last edition in Costa Rica, where she made a single appearance as a substitute in a 4-1 defeat to Netherlands. Currently training with her teammate in Cape Coast, the Asfar winger shared her excitement and commitment in an interview with Ghana Football Association (GFA). Mefia Nyame said she is excited to be back with the national team to represent the nation, and it's an honor she will never take for granted. Nyame said she is going to make a mark at the 2024 World Cup. Though she was part of the team in Costa Rica, she did not have enough playing time. Hopefully she makes it to the squad this time. She will do her best for the nation. The Black Princesses have been in impressive form recently, winning gold at the 2023 African Games and clinching the Waffle B Girls Cup last year. They aim to replicate this success on the global stage with Nyame's enthusiasm and dedication. The team looks poised to make a strong showing at the upcoming World.
And that is how we bring the bulletin to an end. Our website, BenaMultimedia.com, has more news. I'm Sherifatu Ayuba. Have a good afternoon.